Okay, and this is going to be a recording from Thunderblade. Well, let's start the game up. I already have a nice replay in there from the game. And when the replay begins, I will shut up so you can hear the sound. This is a great conversion, like all the AM2 conversions are, from the arcade game Thunderblade from 1987, if my memory serves me well. Let's start the game. I will let it demonstrate running the demo right now. Very short. And well, this was a game that was released in the same year as a nice game called AfterBurner II, using also the sprite scaling technology. But in this game, as you can see, you get a top-down view and you will see a nice depth in the large buildings constructions and giving a nice idea of 3D. Of course, I cannot record this in real 3D because then the camera won't pick it up. But, okay, let's start the replay. stage 5. And here's the ending. Okay, this was my first run and I still have to memorize some patterns, some terrible mistakes in there. And well, I'm running the demo again, but now I'm going to talk a bit about the game. And well, as you can see, there's 2 different types of playing styles in here. Top-down view like you see now, and then the view from behind the chopper as in 3D. And due to the high buildings and the new way of drawing sprites from Sega, and that of course that awesome sprite scaling effect, it gives you a real immersion, especially for such an old game, as if you were actually flying through a real city, of course made by cardboard houses, placing one after another. So you get the impression of a full building. And except from Sega, there were a few other companies working on sprite scaling games, but for me they were the king of the games, and I really hope that this game gets sold enough so Sega will continue to give us those arcade hits, because this is the first time you get to play this game arcade perfect. And I gotta respect this, that they actually still do some great fan service. Because well, in the old days when I was still an arcade gamer, it were the games from Sega that I had the most fun with. I really was impressed by it, and the gameplay was awesome. And it's great to be able to take a trip down memory lane for just €5 or €4.99. And for this amount of money you get an arcade perfect version. And the 3D effect, which you also can see in here, as if it actually the boat is 3-dimensional because of those sprites stacked upon top of each other. They really did a great job in giving the player the feeling that it was in 3D. Even with the 3D effect off, it's still very, very convincing and an amazing game. So I hope you liked the video. It's nice to take a trip down memory lane, show Sega some love, buy this game, buy the other sprite scalers. And because I've read in a review from the creators that they want to go on, but they need to sell more of those games. And then if my memory serves me well again, yes, they were talking about Power Drift. Well, I know there was already a great version of Power Drift on the Sega Saturn, but to be honest, Power Drift, just like this game, is just made for 3D. For instance, the zooming in on the track when the camera pans around and zooms in on the start when the race starts. It's just amazing. So I really want this to come to the 3DS as well. And as a matter of fact, I wonder and hope that Sega will decide to also port all these great games that are out already and that maybe are still about to come, that they will also port them to home consoles like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One and the PC, of course. Because it would be awesome to play this in arcade perfect version on the big television. Because well, this is the best handheld version. It would be awesome to be able to play those arcade games at home as well. And of course I played this handheld at home as well. But well, I prefer to play on a 55-inch screen instead of, well, I don't know how much this is, but 4, 5 inch maybe, I don't know. So Sega, I hope you're selling off. Fans, get this game, it's awesome. And there's even a way to make it easier so you don't crash when you hit the sides and the surroundings. So all you have to do is avoid the fire from the enemy. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.